Welcome back to the show, everyone. I know it's just Monday, but I've got TGIF here today to tell us about Friday. From TGIF Club, I welcome Ray Boggio and Bob Figuera.
Right.
Okay. My vowels are getting a little bit smoother these days.
Italian and Portuguese names.
Italian and Portuguese, yeah. No, like we said before the show, all we need now is a Hawaiian name. So, Ray, why don't you give us just a brief introduction to TGIF?
Okay. Well, it's really the oldest ongoing dance club in the village. It's going to celebrate its 25th year early next year. And we have continuously had dances every Friday at Clubhouse 2, for a while at Clubhouse 5, and then back at Clubhouse 2, with live bands every single Friday from 4 to 6. And this has been going on for almost 25 years.
That's fantastic. What great exercise and a perfect opportunity to get out and socialize and
Absolutely.
meet new people, but we'll talk about that in just a little bit. So, Bob, did you start the club?
Well, I was not one of the starters, but I was there a year or two afterwards and was involved. My neighbors helped start it, so I'm very familiar with it. When it started 25 years ago, Laguna Woods was just, I guess, our generation, the rock and roll generation, born in the 40s came in, and we started dancing to a little different music than the generation behind us was big band sounds and Frank Sinatra, and we were Elvis Presley, that kind of stuff. So it made a little change, and there was just nothing here for social-wise as far as, getting to know people. So Jim and a couple people decided that we'd try something, and we tried Clubhouse 2, and they just put advertising in the paper. Hey, come, we want to start a dance club and stuff like that, and just come meet your friends and have fun. Well, when it started, 120 people came to the first one.
Wow, so there was definitely a need.
For a
club like this.
And an interest. We didn't charge anybody, and we had a band that had been in Laguna Woods a long time for a few months until we got established. And it was all free, and at half the intermission, the two girls would go around and get a hat and go around and pass the hat to pay the band, because there was no admission fee or anything like
really?
that. So it was all done, voluntary like that. And then after a while, we started charging $2 to get in, and we were able to, get bands and get groups. Now, back then, when I say $2 in a band, it was usually one or two people. I mean, because you're only bringing in 150, 200. Today, with $5 and 100, we can get bands. We can actually get 4 or 5 piece bands at TGIF on Friday, so it really makes it nice.
Now, your bands, are they from the village, or
A couple are.
Are you finding them
But we also have band talent that's from all over Orange County.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of local musicians. They love to come here and play.
Oh, yeah. We get a lot of the local ones, too.
Yeah, we get Band X and Rock of Ages, which are
Those are
from the
great
village. But a lot of local talent, when you say local, around Orange County.
Sure.
No,
So-
COVID started it all. I mean, there was really no local bands like we have today when COVID started. People started to get together, and they used to meet down in the park and started. That's how all the local bands started. There was
Really?
nothing, prior to COVID, there was nothing.
There was maybe one. And,
right?
and then it
With all of
morphed
these talented
into...
people here?
Well, yeah. Now there's a lot of locals. As a matter of fact, I went to a cul-de-sac thing on Sunday of a jazz group that was just going out there and playing and just play for the people. And that's what a lot of that used to be back in, especially with COVID.
Interesting. What other things have you seen that have evolved between 40 years ago and now?
I think a much, when I say younger, I mean, we turned, at the turn of the 2000, people like myself, that's what we turned in our 60s and 65 so we could move in. I consider myself younger because my mom and dad lived here. So before I moved in, so it was able to. I could see the change because we'd go to dances and stuff, and it was all big band sound. we're not the big band sound we're the Elvis.
You
or the,
outgrew that, didn't you, Bob?
yeah, that's right. Years ago.
So there is a very fun fact about TGIF Club, and that is there's been a lot of couples that have gotten together who have met at the club.
Since like I said, I've been there, I probably would think that there's at least 100 to 120 people that have got together that have met and dated and done stuff like
I think
that.
that's better statistics than Match.com.
Yeah. And then there's probably
We should charge for that.
at
They
least,
should charge for that.
at least 30 or
Finder's fee.
yeah, at least 30 or 40 couples have gotten married.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
one of
you
them.
think about
I
it.
got married.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I met my TGIF, and like I said, there's all kinds of. As a matter of fact, we've had, I think, 3 divorces. Even the ones that got married have gotten divorced. So we've seen a little bit of everything. TGIF.
You never know what's going to happen.
You never know. It's a fun place to be.
But it sounds like odds are in their favor.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So if you're single,
Hey,
over
if
to the
you're
dance
single, like I
club.
said, it's a social club designed to come in. We have tables reserved for new people. So when a newcomer walks in the door, they can go to their table. It sits there and says so people know, and
Sure.
the regulars go ask them to dance and stuff like that. So we try to get, once you come, we want you to leave. You've had a fun time.
Right.
You've met some people, and you
well,
can have a
I
few
mean,
toddies.
you know how intimidating it is to go into a room where everybody knows each other, and you're kind of going,
Yeah.
who's my person I can go kind of
Yeah.
sneak up to and open a dialogue and a conversation with?
Yeah.
No, but that we did that, and we've done that for years.
That's fantastic. Have you ever thought about extending the hours? Like from 4 to 6, that seems a little bit early.
We're sort of like, the whole concept, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, the whole concept grew out of happy hour.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
From work,
Yeah,
when you
from
used to
work,
go to
yeah.
4 to 6 on Fridays.
Because I think you were still working, right? When you
When we
joined,
started,
yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
So they're like, well, this
Oh,
is
no,
perfect.
that
We're right
makes
here,
sense.
yeah.
You go 4 to 6, then you can go to dinner. If you meet somebody or you want to, you can go to dinner. Especially today, the 19th hole is very popular after TGIF. So
Like
very
the watering
popular.
hole.
Yeah, it's packed. I
Yeah.
mean, 3-4 people deep at the bar, so.
From coming from.
Sounds like
yeah.
a great time, you guys.
Oh, it is. It's a fun time.
Well, who do you have lined up for your upcoming concerts?
Let's see, we just had, so our next one's going to be the Grumpy Trio, which is very popular. Actually, we get a lot of people with them. Grand Junction, which is sort of a country western, and then Rock of Ages, which is a local band.
And then you have Robert Fields, one that people really like the most. It's probably one of our most popular groups.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I brought on the show before our music director, and he does an amazing job of finding all these bands and scheduling them.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
kudos to him. He does a fantastic
Absolutely.
job.
Absolutely. Well, for 25 years running, I think
Yeah.
you're all doing a fantastic job.
Yeah.
We've been from Clubhouse 2, and they remodeled it, and we tried Clubhouse 6, and it wasn't big enough. Then we went to 5. We almost folded about 5 or 6 years ago, or 10 years ago, because people didn't like Clubhouse 5. It's just a big gym type setup. Clubhouse 2 is much more personable. People, windows, talk. It just.
And now you're back there.
Oh, we're back to
Yeah.
2, and we've been to 2.
Well, congratulations on such a successful club. Thank you for joining me today, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you. Yeah, come visit us.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Check it out.
4 to
Our
6.
viewers need to go visit you
Visit
too.
too, yeah.
But in the meantime, Michael's going to be back with the old pros. Stay with me.